and welcome to the one-off model airport update of LaGuardia, New York LaGuardia Airport. So yes, this was requested by Andrews EWR Aviation, and I did my best to represent Newark, or not Newark, LaGuardia here. But it is a really big airport, so it does not look that great, I'll admit it. We don't have any jet bridges out or anything. It's not looking too great because I just don't have the amount of jet bridges that I really need to do this. So it's kind of going to be a simple update here, but I wanted to do it. So that is what we'll do today. We'll begin over here. We have this Delta Connection CRJ 700. It's not focusing. This one came in from Richmond, and it'll be heading out to Syracuse. Next up here, we have this Delta Connection Bombardier Mitsubishi CRJ 900 operated by Endeavor. This one came in from Nashville, and it will be heading out to Charlotte. And right behind that, we have this Delta A321. This one came in from Minneapolis-St. Paul, and it will be heading out to Orlando. And then the Delta A321 in the thank you livery will be doing the opposite of the previous A321. This one came in from Orlando, and it'll be heading out to Minneapolis-St. Paul, so pretty interesting there. Especially for that city pair. They're not Delta hubs or anything. Then our next aircraft here is the Delta A319, filling in for an A320, and this one will be doing the Detroit turn. And here we have this Delta A220-300. This one is just pulling in after it arrived in from Dallas-Fort Worth, or Red River Aviation's airport. And here we have the Frontier Airlines A321. This is in the Cubby the Bear livery, and the actual aircraft was in Mitch the Wolverine livery. And this one will be doing the Orlando turn. So Orlando seems pretty popular so far here. Here we have the United Airlines 737-800 in the Starlines livery. This one came in from Denver, and we'll do the turnaround and heading back out to Denver. And right here we have a Southwest Airlines 737 MAX 8. This one is just pulling in after arriving in from St. Louis. Or sorry, this one came in from Nashville. We'll be heading out to St. Louis. Right here we have the Freedom 1 737-800. This one came in from Chicago Midway, and it'll be heading out to Kansas City. And right after that we have the regular livery 800. This one came in from Baltimore, and it'll be heading out to Houston. Here we have the Air Canada A220. This one will be doing the Montreal turn for us today, but the actual aircraft was in the Trans-Canada Airlines livery, so that's pretty cool. Here we have the American Airlines 737-800. This is in the Astrojet Heritage livery, and this one is just taxiing out, just pushed back, and is taxiing out to the runway, and it'll be heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth. Here we have a pair of Southwest 737-700s. The one on the top came in from Denver, and it'll be heading out to Kansas City. And then the one on the bottom, this one came in from Kansas City, and this will be heading out to Tampa. In the back there, we have the American Airlines 737 MAX 8. This one came in from Miami. We'll be doing the turnaround and heading back out there. And then right next to that one, we have the regular livery 800 with the new inlet. This one will be doing the Chicago O'Hare turn. Here's our last little lineup of American aircraft. We'll start in the back. We have the A321, and this one came in from Charlotte. We're doing the turnaround and heading back out there. In the middle, we have the American Eagle E175 operated by Republic. This one came in from Pittsburgh, and it'll be heading out to Nashville. And then finally here, we have the beautiful America West Heritage livery, American Airlines A319. And this one came in from St. Louis, and it'll be heading out to Washington, DCA. So that'll conclude this update here. Actually, you know what? It won't. I just realized I have two aircraft that I missed, so we'll get to those, then we'll do the outro. And here are the two aircraft that I forgot about. We'll start in the back there with the United Express E170 operated by, or filling in for E175 operated by Mesa, and this will be doing the Houston turn for us today. And then right next to that, we have the United Express CRJ 550, operated by GoJet Airlines. And this one will be doing the Washington Dulles turn. So that'll conclude this update now. It will conclude the update of LaGuardia. The worst airport in the world turned into the worst model of an airport in the world. Yeah, sorry about the severe lack of detail here. But it was just like a really big airport to do, and I don't really have the resources to do a really good LaGuardia airport, so apologies for that, because I know it wasn't my best, and I just think the size of the airport and the fact that it has a lot of models that I don't have in my collection, or a lot of aircraft like that I don't have in my collection, make it a lot tougher for me to do. But I think I managed the best that I could here, and hopefully you enjoyed the update. And by the way, thank you to Andrew for submitting the request here for LaGuardia. I know we have a few more to get to, and those will come out in the coming weeks, and we'll see how long it takes to do each one of them, because I'm a little bit behind right now on my one-off model airports, and just behind in general. School is being really tough right now. AP Chemistry is it's a struggle, especially to tackle life with. So we'll see how this goes, and I mean, feel free to keep submitting your one-off model airports, but just know that they might not happen for a while. And when I say a while, I mean like months. It'll if you submit one now, it's probably not going to be uploaded until the winter. I'll try to get to them as quick as possible, but it's just really tough for me to kind of put these together right now. So hopefully I'll find the time to do the rest of them in a timely manner. But that's just kind of the status on these right now, and I apologize for that. But that's just kind of what life is right now. So I'll work on getting to them as fast as possible. But until then, we'll just have to have a little bit of patience and enjoy some of the other content. But yeah, that'll do it for this update of LaGuardia. But please continue to submit your one-off model airport ideas, and they'll get done eventually. You know, I can say that they'll get done eventually, as long as they fit my collection and everything. Preferably smaller to medium-sized airports in the U.S. or maybe Canada. I might be able to do Canada, depending on what airport it is. Pretty much only Halifax. I've done Halifax already, and that was kind of that was tough, but now I even have a better collection to do Halifax. Maybe I should try that again. But yeah, so thank you all for checking it out. I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.